Hey everybody, welcome to the DZ Deck of the Day. This list came from Caleb D, one of the top MTG streamers. It's a mono blue list trying to tempo some people. We got some spicy cards like the Cosmos Charger, playing rewinds. I almost thought about just calling this Oops, All Counters. But there's enchantments too. It's not all counters, just a lot of them. It's Aurora Borealis this time of year. I grew up I lived in Houston until I was about 13 years old. Then I lived in North Carolina, Wilmington for 20 years, and just moved back to Houston. But looking to make a move back to NC soon, real soon. All right, we get to play the Ascendant on one. That's what we want to do here. All right, do we just hold up Essence? Or do we say, like, no, they're not going to have stuff like that. They're going to probably have Elspeth Conquers Death. I mean, not Elspeth's Nightmare here. If I could cast this on turn 3, normally, I think we want to foretell the 4-drop over the 3-drop. Now, I don't think a pump's good, because then they might just play out an Elspeth's Nightmare. And I spend my whole turn hit for 1. So I spend my whole turn basically hitting Spike Field Hazard. Alright, Koima! Got a Voyage. Exile whenever a land enters the battlefield. Exile, Voyage counter. Otherwise, return it. Well, I hit a tap land, but I've kind of painted myself into the corner where I need 3 lands untapped. I think we just pass the turn. They can hit for 2. Crown Royal's Canadian, but it tastes so good. I like maple syrup. Alright. You gonna leave it on the battlefield? I mean, you have a land drop. You might as well exile it, right? Alright, let's see what they do with this. Alright, so they're going for the Voyage counter. I think we go for the counter. Alright, looks like they're scared. They're scared of this, and now we get to draw cards. I want both of these things, right? I want to hit the land drop, and I want to hit a foretell spell. I wonder if I should hold off on foretelling to rewind, and then I can rewind into a pump. I can rewind into a pump Petty Theft. That seems pretty good. I think I like that more than committing to a foretell. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, and all the times. I was waiting for you to acknowledge the ignoring. Ignoramus. I like that. Fabled Passages with that card. Okay. Yeah. Are you gonna come back? Do the Voyage counters, they just stay on there? No, it resets. Okay. Yeah. Alright, they're waiting. They're waiting for it to be big and juicy here. Yeah, it's just too good of a spell. Let's see if they do something with this. They do have blue mana open. That's a very painful Elspeth's Nightmare. It's a very, very painful Elspeth's Nightmare. Like, that's a really, really bad Elspeth's Nightmare here. So rather than devote resources to it, do I just, like, let them steal a card, I guess? Means this is losing a little bit of its punch since they see our hand. Yeah, I'm not gonna bounce this. Just let him duress us here. It's just a clean 2-for-1 on us. Stings my tear ducts. Makes me a little puffy-eyed. Captain Frosty with the follow before I start streaming. Appreciate it, Captain. Appreciate it, Captain. You and I are gonna make it happen. What's it? Segs. You see my petty theft. Probably want to wait for this to leave my hand. Stop looking at my lands. Okay. It's not really a spell we can bounce. So at our Charger. So at our Dodge Charger. Alright, so, I mean, we're clearly going to swing. This ought to be pretty good, right? Now that it's resolved. Got him down to 12. Still have an Essence Scatter. Still have a Saw It coming. We can foretell whenever. And I can draw 2 cards for 3 mana with this. Is there a colorless foretell? I mean, I suppose, yeah. Because it doesn't say can't reduce costs to 0 or less. But yeah, is there foretell without mana? Are there colorless foretell spells? Because I can foretell on my own turns. I don't need a foretell on I don't need a foretell on my turns. I can foretell on their turns. Counter that. I was gonna say, you're not main decking Disputes, are you? Assuming it's for the maze. Paying 2 is reduced. So this is, that's why I was saying, like, I can do this for 3 mana. Foretell for 1. We have a secret card that they don't know about. We're gonna have more secret cards they don't know about. Faceless Haven is just a faceless stranger. It's a colorless land. Alrighty. Go up to 13, waiting on that. Surprised they didn't want the card. Either way. Alright, so they put it on top. You think? Carlos! Appreciate the follow, man. Cultivate resolves. You not? Well, I mean, I can't do anything to it anyways, but yeah. We don't argue with the cultivate here. Dream Devourer in the Cosmos. Oh yeah, there's probably something blue-black there. I like that. I like that. You maybe even play some of the mutate cards. I mean, drawing a lot of cards sucks. that was a lot of cards. That was a lot of cards. Oof. F and A. F and A. They probably only have 1 counter, though. I can just try to, like, smoke them in the air, you know what I mean? I'm assuming this is Saw It Coming. Bounce it. I think I just go Borrower here. Because it's not blocking me. It's a 3 combat clock. Is it a removal spell? You're going to cast a removal spell? That was your discard? It's a removal spell. I'll take that negate. Wop, 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 wop. Not a big fan of the lands there. Alrighty. You don't even respect me enough to smack me for 8, huh? So I guess we just play the Do You Have Extinction event game. That's a game. Oh, that's a game. Oh, that's a better game. Fuck. All right, I can still win here, chat. We can still win if we can bounce this blight. I shouldn't have been highlighting it. Should not have been highlighting it. What do you mean, oops? Oh, because they have to exile 3. Can't win. They might have a removal spell. Yeah, yeah. It's the streamer's dilemma, right? Like, we have to... It helps to highlight and make the things bigger so I can talk about it, but then we give the opponents the information. The old streamer's dilemma. But we got that win. Get out of here. We beat them Resolve Dugans.